Guys, welcome to the UK.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's good to have you here.
We are so excited about being here.
Guys, we've waited ages to get you guys in the UK. Like, it's finally
We've had our
happened.
bags packed for 10 years.
Yeah,
We've been
whatever
ready.
took us over.
So what took you so long?
I know.
We were on an independent label, so it wasn't as big. And when we got to BMG, the first thing we said, like, look, we got to get overseas. We got to get to the UK. We've never played it, and that was one of the first things they wanted to do for us. So.
Yeah. Well, first of all, how excited are you to be here at the Long Road?
Fired. We've heard so much about the British fans and how they're great listeners and they sing along and they know all the words. This is our first show ever. First time in the UK, first show, so this is it.
That's awesome. And you're on such a great lineup tonight as well. You got Sarah Evans, Lindsay L, the TC3 guys after you. I mean, what's it like for you guys to be on such a diverse lineup like that?
I love it. I mean, we're friends with all of them, so that's cool too. And you know, our first #1 song we ever wrote was with Jaron from Cadillac 3, and
that's awesome.
You're Gonna Fly. So it's like we're family, and we're over here. Season like we haven't even hugged each other's necks yet, but we're going to. But you know, and Sarah has just been an icon in Nashville. So an iconic artist, you know, going before us, which is crazy. But you know, she's amazing. So Lindsay is one of our best friends and one of our label mates. So it's gonna be a blast.
Awesome. And how long are you guys in the UK for? What's the plan?
Today's our last day, so we're going out with a bang. We've been here for a week.
Okay.
And we went to the BBC and all of the different media companies to say hello, introduce ourselves. Then our wives flew in and we took them to Paris for one night.
Oh, wow.
And it was a beautiful night. And then we came back to London, did a little shopping and fish and chips.
We definitely got some brownie points on that one.
Yeah.
So you've gone down the list.
Yeah, we've checked it all
did the
off.
fish and chips.
We went to Buckingham Palace and watched somebody get arrested. That was awesome. It's like, oh, are we in Washington, D.C.?
So what's the long-term plan for you guys in the UK? Is it going to be a regular occurrence?
We're going to buy an apartment here and just live here all the time.
We actually did mention that. I mean, if we could get over here a lot more, we're going to. I mean, there's no reason we're not. It's an easy plane flight. We need to get over here. I want to get up to Ireland and get all the UK in. And
it feels like 15 years ago when we first started talking about the UK and we wanted to come so bad, you couldn't make sense of the financial part of it. You know, you would lose money to come over here. Now it feels like there's a country music explosion going on here, and we want to be on the forefront of that and help pave the way on that and help bring more country music concerts to town. So we are going to be dedicated and committed to coming over here more often.
That's awesome. I'm sure you guys have heard from many other artists, friends of yours that have been over to the UK regularly. Like, what have you heard, and what's the word in Nashville on what the UK crowd is like?
Just how appreciative of music they are. And it's not, I'm not talking bad about the United States. You know, they love music too, but we're spoiled over there. We have so much of it and so much to choose from. And, you know, we tend to go over, put out a single and go over 8 other songs that were on that album that'll never get heard. And our friends have told us, the UK is really actually loves music, likes one song, gonna listen to the next song, gonna listen to the next song. That, as songwriters, makes us feel like, wow, we're doing our job, because that's what we miss.
And we've been hearing a lot of UK country artists that we've never heard in the United States. There's some really good songs and some really good artists over here. So hopefully by us being over here more, will help expose our fans to to the UK country artists as well.
That's so great to hear, because there's always sort of been that invisible barrier for our UK artists to make it in Nashville, and it's great that you guys can come over here.
Yeah, we'll come over here and do a tour and maybe carry a couple artists from over here as the openers, and we can rock together. And,
we tried to Shazam a country song in one of the coffee shops.
Yeah, and it didn't work, and we were like, what's wrong?
Find out what it was.
So we're gonna call Shazam and we're gonna say, hey, we need to work
on the UK
a little bit.
That's awesome. So for anybody who hasn't seen the Locash live show in the UK, tell us what we can expect tonight at the Long Road.
Oh,
I know you guys are gonna bring the party.
You better be ready to just have a good time, man. That's what we do. We have a blast, and now you got 15 years of excitement. We're ready to get out there and perform for everyone. So just be ready to smile and party and sing, and who knows what's going to happen tonight.
Yeah, that's awesome. We can't wait. And tell us about this collaboration with the Beach Boys.
Oh man,
what an opportunity for you guys to get to do that.
Yeah, it's a dream come true for us. We grew up on the Beach Boys, and we wrote a song called Beach Boys and had no idea they were even going to hear it. Not only did they hear it, they called us, they loved it, and they asked to be part of it. And so we went to a Beach Boys concert and set the studio up backstage and recorded it in Alabama.
And learned the secret harmonies of the Beach Boys.
It's been so great. They're like big brothers to us.
They really are.
And they brought us on stage with them, and we brought them on stage with us, and it's been just unreal.
Guys, they're 80 years old and
crazy,
crushing
isn't
it.
it?
Right?
They're the
It's
American
crazy.
Beatles.
Yeah, yeah.
They are.
You know,
Yeah.
and so
And they told us so many stories with them and the Beatles because they're Paul and Mike are friends.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I mean, what, Mike went on a trip with Lennon
with
and
Lennon and George Harrison,
and
a meditation trip.
they've
I
done
mean, it's-
so much
It's just
together.
different level. Isn't
And the
it?
behind the
it's
scenes stories
unbelievable.
of that. You see the pictures in the media, but to hear Mike tell the stories about Lennon that maybe no one's ever heard, and it's incredible.
That's awesome. And you got to play on Good Morning America with them. You
Yeah.
played
Yes.
the Greek theatre. I mean,
It's
Jesus,
unbelievable. The
that's,
Opry, the Ryman, and we
It's
want to do the
strange.
London Theater
Yeah, yeah.
because they say that's their favorite
Yeah,
place to
yeah,
ever
yeah,
play.
yeah.
So we should do that with
I
them
remember
one
the
time.
first time we did something together, I was nervous because I was like, we're going to be on stage with the Beach Boys. I'm kind of nervous. And now we've done so much together already that now when I see them in the dressing room or we're headed on stage together, I feel way more calm now. It's like
Yeah.
calmer than before because
Yeah.
now I know the boys are back together. And we're
Until
gonna
they
do this.
ask you to do like another song with them, like we usually do Kokomo with
Yeah.
them, and then they'd be like, "Hey, you guys want to come up for like California Girls?" And we're like, "Yes, yes."
Yeah. I love it. And so is that the first of much more new music to come
Yeah.
from you guys? What's in the works? Have you got stuff in the can?
I think we got a lot in the works right now. I mean, we wrote during COVID. We wrote, oh my gosh, 400, 500 songs, and you know, we got a lot to choose from. And we're gonna sit down. We have been sitting down, trying to take whatever, how many hundreds of songs, and put them to 100 songs, and then we'll pick the best out of that. And so there's a lot. I think there's a lot we want to release in the next 6 months. We might just throw them out there because they'll never be heard if not.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned earlier about BMG and like the difference between being independent. Tell us about the transition and how much of a difference it's made to you guys.
I think the transit with the streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. I mean,
Everything.
it's all a big change for us. Record labels, artists, managers, producers, songwriters, everybody's kind of in the thick of it right now. We're all just trying to figure it out. And I know that the songwriters are fighting for a better percentage as they should. Record labels are trying to find a way to maybe partner up with artists a little bit different in their contracts and make it a little bit more I don't know, financially better
Right,
for everyone. Yeah. And so I think there's going to be a solution that's going to work out for everybody, but that comes with change. And with change, everybody's just got to sit back just a little bit, give us some time to work out the kinks. I mean, everybody's jumping on TikTok and everybody's jumping on social media, but some of those TikTok stars are going away already. And so that's a sign that, maybe that's not the biggest answer right now.
Right.
We just need to hunker down, keep doing what we do, get over to the UK, do shows, bring the music to the people, and it's all going to work out.
And the indie label, going from an indie label, hey, that indie label did great. We had 3 number ones with them.
That's right.
They did fantastic.
Yeah.
But there was a level that we got to that they couldn't provide anymore, and there was a lot of other issues too, which we won't talk about. But
Yeah.
we wanted to go with John Lobo, who's one of our really good friends at BMG, and we were like, hey man, when we get over here, we want to take this worldwide. We want to do some different stuff with this, and it's
And he
not
made it
fair.
happen.
Yeah,
Here
it's
we
not
are.
fair for UK not to hear us and see us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So already we've had a number 1 in Australia, we've had a number 1 in Canada, now we're here, and it feels good.
Taking over the world.
He's
guys.
doing it, yeah.
So I think, do you think it's going to be quite refreshing for you guys to come to somewhere like the UK where there's maybe not so much reliance on country radio, there's not so much reliance on streaming. For us, it's all about the live performance, and I think you guys are going to
See,
go down
that's
an
what we
absolute
are.
storm.
That's right.
That's exactly why we're excited, because we are the live band.
Yeah.
We love to play live. We play 200 some days a year, and heck, we come over here and play 200 some
I
days
mean,
a
that's
year
what we
too.
just said in another interview. Like the streaming and all those things are happening, but the one thing that hasn't changed and will never change is this part right here.
Live.
Being out here, being on stage, getting everybody's hands up, singing along, and forgetting about our problems for a little while.
Yeah.
And that's what Chris and I do best. So
That's awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for
Dude,
taking
thank
the
you,
time to
man.
chat.
Thank you.
We can't wait to
Yeah,
party
dude.
tonight to you guys.
Great
Yeah.
interview, man.
Enjoy the rest of the time.
Thank
in the
you.
UK.